Look at these girls snuggling in bed. Perfect thing to do on a gloomy, rainy day.
I want to sleep.
Alex said she didn't sleep last night. The only problem is Dad and I are going to design our house today, so we have to get ready to go to Mimi's.
Possible copyright. Possible copyright.
Oh my goodness. So these girls are
Possible
watching
copyright.
YouTube videos. What are you watching?
Perry Grip.
No, what was the Hamzilla?
Hammyzilla.
Hammyzilla. Okay, so we are off to design a house. Are you ready to design a house?
I hope.
We hope.
This could potentially be like a 4-hour thing.
Basically, they allotted us an appointment of 4 hours to make all of our selections for the house. We're choosing everything from the floors to each individual light bulb and light socket and electrical, everything you could think of in our new house. And it's a big house, so there's going to be a lot of things to have to select.
Flooring.
So,
and moldings and just, I mean, it's a never-ending list.
It's a huge list. And the good thing is Michael is pretty prepared. Like, he's really gone over the papers over and over again to kind of decide what he wants and what's important to him. So like the lighting stuff, that's all him. I'm like, it's a light. But like there's things like the flooring and the cabinets and stuff like that that I'm excited to choose together. I think we're pretty much on the same page with everything except for maybe the granite in the bathrooms, because I think the granite should all match throughout the house, and Michael thinks we should choose a different granite for the bathrooms.
Bathrooms that won't be used as much should be just cheaper.
A cheaper
I don't want to say
granite.
Cheaper because they're not cheaper materials.
I mean, granite's granite. It's nice.
It's more a color thing than it is anything.
Basically, they give you a base price granite, and then there's upgrades. Well, the granite that we like, of course, is an upgrade. So Michael's like, well, I think we should just do the base price in the bathrooms, but do the upgrade in the kitchen since that's where we spend all of our time. But
stupid lights.
Traffic. So anyway, it's going to be a big, kind of lengthy process for us to go through and do it all. But the good thing is, you know, we're hoping we can vlog a little bit for our reference as well, so we can like kind of show our different choices and stuff.
And see so they can see the process that we have to go through, the torture.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of you guys have mentioned that you want to see the building process and stuff like that. The thing with the building process is I don't know even how much of that we're going to see.
Well, I want to do it, so we'll do as much as we can. It's a little bit of a drive, plus it's a construction zone, so there's safety issues, so...
We're going to show you guys basically as much as we're going to see. You guys are going to see everything that we see, so we're going to share it with you guys because we know you're interested, and it's good for us as well because then we can go back. Like when we walk through that model home, if you guys want to see what our house itself is going to kind of look like the bones, we did a vlog on the model home a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago. So you can go back and you can see what the house is going to look like. It's just we have to make our own selections for like colors and stuff like that. But it's good for us because then we can go back and we can see the videos ourselves. I've already gone back to the model home video and watched it a few times just to kind of get an idea of, okay, I'd like this or that or whatever. It's really helpful. So we're going to share with you guys as much as we can along the way. Where it stops. Making selections.
Picking cabinets, picking floors. This is the carpet we're going with.
Yep, for the bedrooms. Oh, it looks totally different on camera. How crazy is that?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, don't ever refer to your camera.
The color is like totally off.
And once we get everything picked, we're going to take a final picture.
Okay, so these are standard kitchen cabinets. These are more expensive kitchen cabinets.
Guess which one we're going with.
Michael,
actually, would guess which ones Holly's going with.
Michael wants to stick with the standard, but for
not because they're cheap. I like the cleanness of
He likes the way it looks, but for resale value, we think it's important for down the road to go with the nicer.
So it basically adds this fancy panel in the middle.
Yeah, and it'll be throughout the whole house, bathrooms and all of that. So we're gonna spend a little bit more for a little bit nicer cabinets.
And now we're torn between colors of hardwoods.
Hardwood floors, which
this is so tough.
I'm leaning towards.
I'm leaning-ish towards that. I don't know.
This is nice because it's a little bit. I don't know. This is a tough. This is going to be a tough one. Yeah,
the real
you can
colors.
see a little bit.
Well, they can see the difference.
It's not true to color, we'll say that. But both
And then,
nice choices.
gotta go through tile.
Tile. Oh my gosh, we showed you guys the carpet already, which is just a base. Oh,
And
granite.
Countertops.
Granite, and this is a quartz, I think she said. So we have to. I like
Holly's
this
leaning
one.
towards that. I like this,
Michael
or
likes
this is
one.
what this is, which is what we're looking
Michael's
at.
like,
I'm
I like
pretty
this,
nice.
so I went and got the sample for
It's
that.
not-
I like
it's
it
more
too.
Yellow. This is yellow.
We might end up going with this. I like this too. It's got a little bit of a gray to it. It looks good with the carpet. So this is a possibility, but initially I was leaning towards this. So we'll see. Decisions made. Check signed.
Done deal.
So that's going to be our cabinets, tile in the bathrooms, hardwood countertops, tile in the kids'
Okay,
bathroom.
this is the master bath.
Master.
This will be in all the other bathrooms.
Right, and then this is the carpet that we're gonna have in the bedrooms
Extra
upstairs.
spongy.
Super soft. So those are our choices, and they look totally different in person than what they're showing up on camera. This is kind of a nice speckled. What is this called? Not granite. Quartz. It's a quartz, which is nice because you don't have to seal it or anything like that. This is kind of a grayish beige color. This is also like a grayish beige. It matches really nice. And then the grout matches. And then the carpet is a nice beige.
Oh, and not to mention, there were other things we had to choose too.
Oh yes.
These are just the basic look things.
We've been here for hours choosing all the different things. The spindles on the staircase and
Really? Poof. Is it done yet?
yeah. Is it done yet? If only it was that easy, right? Okay, so we're finished at the design center and now we're starving, so we're going out to dinner. So it's date night. This will be our date night for the week. And we were just kind of talking about, even after all the choices that we just had to make, we were there 3.5 hours, which they give you 4 hours to, you know, kind of go through. So we finished early, which is great. But even all those decisions we had to make, we still, once we get in the house, we're still gonna have to buy a washer dryer, like all the mattresses. Fence. We need new mattresses, a fence. Like we're gonna have to have a fence because of the dog and the kids and stuff. And it's just like, oh my gosh, there's still so many more decisions to make. It's just crazy. But the next step is to meet with the surveyor. Is that what he was called? Supervisor.
Guy who's gonna build it.
The guy who's gonna actually do the construction on the home and just kind of go over everything with them. So we're hoping that meeting is soon. We'll hear from them. They're gonna call us and let us know when to set that up. So hopefully that'll be soon. And then she said that's when the building actually starts. So we're just kind of waiting to hear back from them. But there's a Firehouse Subs right around the corner, so we're gonna go eat because we're starving and we love our Firehouse Subs. Date night. So someone's bladder was about to burst. We had to stop at McDonald's. Michael's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I said, oh gosh, we just had Firehouse Subs. And I said, I wish I was hungry for dessert, but I'm not even hungry. And then he's like, well, now you got me thinking about dessert and I wanted a chocolate shake.
And now you want some, don't you?
Not really.
Okay,
like,
because I don't want to share.
You're not gonna share. He's like, I'll share it with you, but I'm just not hungry because we just had Firehouse. Yeah, you're just eating it because it sounds good.
Pretty
so
much, yeah.
We were talking about how the McDonald's milkshakes, like their taste is so much better now than it used to be, but it's also more expensive of a shake. It was like $3.50 for that, for a medium.
I'm okay as long as it tastes better.
You used to be able to get shakes for like, $1, under $2. Yeah. For a medium? I don't know. I know smalls were like 99 cents, I thought. But anyway, it's a good shake. It's much better than they used to be.
Whipped cream on it too.
Yeah, whipped cream and everything. I told Michael, I think they make it to order, so like when you get there and you order it, instead of like having it in a machine that just pumps it out, because it tastes like a real good chocolate syrup. As he like licks the lid. Tell the people what you're eating.
Mac and cheese.
Not just mac and cheese. Is it hot or cold?
Cold.
Cold mac and cheese.
Cold mac and cheese, yeah.
We just got home and I said, you know, I was trying to get her to eat something, or she was kind of acting like she might be hungry. So she said, I want mac and cheese. I said, okay, I'll heat it up real quick. She's like, no, I want it cold. So she wanted to eat cold mac and cheese. Does it taste good?
Yeah.
You're sure? Yeah, okay, if you say so. It's time for the question of the day. Today is Wednesday, which means today is Would You Rather Wednesday.
You have to do that every time now.
Fred. Would you rather Wednesday?
Hi.
Would you rather?
A, share a bed with a skunk, or B, a porcupine. So you'd have to sleep with that in your bed every night, either a skunk or a porcupine.
What would you rather do?
I'd rather sleep with a porcupine because a skunk just smells bad. A porcupine, you could say, okay, get on that side of the bed.
And it's gonna listen.
Well, just keep away from it. Put a pillow over it.
Okay.
I'll say skunk, because there's a chance he might not spray.
Oh, that is true.
The porcupine, if you roll over anything, he's getting you. Although if you roll over on a skunk, he's probably spraying. I don't know, I think a porcupine would hurt a lot more than I could deal with the stink.
Can we wrap him up in blankets
It
or
doesn't say
something?
that.
Okay, so we cannot manipulate the animal.
It's
We
the
have
question
to. It is
what
what it is. Oh, goodness. As Alex was answering, I was thinking, ooh, I could like wrap him up in blankets and then it wouldn't hurt. But I guess I'll go with skunk as well, because I think if you can actually fall asleep, then you wouldn't notice the scent. But gosh, could you imagine like if you're wiggling around in bed and you spook it and it sprays? That would not be fun. So we want to know from you guys, would you rather sleep with the
A, share a
skunk?
bed with a skunk, or B, a porcupine.
Leave it in the comments below.